Metro Boomin, want some more, nigga.
Welcome to another episode of Tuned In Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing Metro's collab albums.
Hey, yo, Metro don't trust you. I'm going.
Metro Boomin, or Leyland Wayne, is a 24-year-old, very talented record executive, record producer, and DJ from Atlanta, Georgia.
Wait, hold up. That's a misconception because he's actually from Missouri.
Oh,
and
he
people
is?
didn't know.
Nah, he's from Atlanta.
Whoa, you want to fact check? You want to fact check?
Nah, I believe you, but we claim him.
You claiming him? You just body him? Everybody want to claim Atlanta though.
Because that's where you go to get hot, honestly.
But that is a common misconception. Metro Boomin is actually from Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, and Atlanta just claimed him because he had to work with an Atlanta artist and he does trap. So, continue.
Okay.
Leyland Wayne.
Okay, so Leyland Wayne, or Metro Boomin, had a very big 2017. He released 4 tapes during that entire year. Starting in May, he had Drop Top Wop with Gucci Mane. And then on July, he had Perfect Timing with Nav. On Halloween, the surprise tape with 21 Savage and Offset, Without Warning. And then December 8th, he had the album with Big Sean, or Double or Nothing.
And a lot of people, they forget about Drop Top Wop because it wasn't really labeled as a Metro Boomin collab project. It was just a Gucci Mane tape, but everything on that had Metro production. So, everybody, don't sleep on Drop Top Wop. Right. How you rank them?
So, I'm going to say number 1 is Perfect Timing, Nav. Then it would be, I'm going to have to say the 21 Savage Offset tape. Then, what's that called again?
Without Warning.
Without Warning, yeah, that was Without Warning. Then Drop Top Wop, and then Double or Nothing for Big Sean. I would say those are in that order. That's the order.
Well, I think we can all agree that Double or Nothing by Big Sean will be the last one. Like, it was released last, but that's not the reason because, we'll get into the details, but I think that's something we can all agree on.
My rankings, I think at the top of the list, the best tape out of those 4 was definitely Without Warning, the 21 Savage Offset tape that he did with them.
No.
The second one actually was Drop Top Wop with Gucci Mane.
Wow.
I actually thought that was a lot better. And then it's Perfect Timing. And then at the bottom is Double or Nothing, the Big Sean tape.
Looks like we all got different lists because I got Without Warning, then I got Perfect Timing, then Drop Top Wop, then the Big Sean. So we all comment.
The top 3 is all mixed.
Yeah, they all comment on the Big Sean.
It is, yeah.
What's your problem with Without Warning?
It's cool. I just don't fuck with 21 Savage that hard. I mean,
what? One of the biggest years.
He had a great year.
He had a great year.
21 had a great year.
I like certain songs, but I'm not a huge 21 Savage fan. I'm more of an Offset fan, and even then, I didn't even get. Honestly, it fell off. Say after track 5, the whole track list fell off. Perfect Timing, literally different songs from different moments that you had within that track. You might say the track list is a little bit long, but either way,
15 tracks.
It has
that's too long.
All the beats are diverse.
That's too
Are
long.
they?
No.
They're definitely not
Stop it.
diverse, but they have different songs for different moments. Like, you could be turned up with A$AP Ferg with Lil Uzi, Held Me Down, if you and your friends.
You want to text your ex back? You want your ex back?
Exactly.
So that Held Me Down.
Held Me Down is hard. Like, you got that one song. And he has a bunch of collabs on that whole tape. Like, there's Gucci,
But
Lil
he
Uzi.
needs those collabs.
Yeah, you have 15 tracks.
And Nav is just not, at least then, he wasn't that type of artist.
Nav was a producer, too. You got to also think. So he works with a lot of these people behind the scenes. So the fact that he can get a lot of these collabs.
But he just can't carry that whole tape had no features. That would just be monotonous and boring as hell. He needed the features to break it up.
It's redundant. It's pretty redundant.
French Montana does that all the time. DJ Khaled does it all the
he's not
time.
French Montana.
Okay, but he's not French Montana.
He's doing more than that. He's carrying more of the song than French would normally do.
He is more talented.
He is more talented than him.
I'll give him that. But it's just he's very boring and redundant. Sometimes especially as of late he's shown some more growth as an artist that he can do more things. But just on this tape, it was just very hard to get through without features. He needed those features a lot.
I don't know. I fuck with the most songs I fucked with in each tape came from Perfect Timing.
But it had the most songs though. I had 5 more songs.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't you think that would bias you?
It's a numbers game.
Possibly.
It's my number 2. I'm not gonna argue with you and say it's bad. His number 3.
But wait, what's your number 1?
My number 1 was Without Warning.
Without Warning, no. It's not.
Yeah, Without Warning is the best one.
Without Warning has
the best one.
Without Warning has 3 songs. Ric Flair drip.
That's a
Mike
big
Chopper,
song.
Hey
That's a
Nigga.
huge
That's a big
song.
song. Ric
That's
Flair
a
drip is a
Hey
big
Ric
song.
Flair drip sounds like a
And
DJ Mustard
Ghostface
song.
Killer.
Like the pace of that song.
People gonna be talking about Ric Flair drip like
I don't
For
know.
a
5
long
years from now.
time.
5 years from
For
now.
a long
People
time.
gonna talk about that. That's a
That's a
good
good
song.
song.
That's a catchy ass song. Like it may not be a lyrical song. Offset's not lyrical, but he can make a catchy song. He can make a catchy hook, catchy music.
So I listened to this tape like 4 times, and I'm listening to the song. Ric Flair drip. I'm like, yo, this song is ill. And I could have sworn that the first verse, I was like, yo, Metro Boomin can rap. I'm thinking like, yo, the Offset like change up his voice. I'm like, yo.
I didn't think also changed his voice.
I really
You thought
did
it-
think
you
that.
thought it
I
was
really did
something-
think that. I was like, yo,
You know
who's
it's
this different
another
person?
You know a new person.
I thought it was another person. I'm just like, okay. It says Offset and Metro Boomin. I'm just like, alright, this has to be Metro. Metro is actually spinning right now. So I'm just like, yo, I F with this. I love this song. And then comes to find out, I look it up, and then they tell me like, yo, that he's not rapping, he's just producing. I was like, but his name is on it.
That's why
It's
his
like, yeah,
list-
to make sure that 21 Savage is
That's
not
why
on
his
it.
list is invalid. He doesn't even know who's on the songs. Can't even hear it. Can't even
But
sing
it's
it.
still a good song. It's a very good song. But I'm gonna admit, I thought he was rapping on that song, on Ric Flair.
I feel like the fact that tape or whatever it's called, project mixtape, it was a legit release without warning, and there was no hype to build up. It just came out of nowhere on Halloween.
You have no expectation.
I had no expectation, and it made it that
You
much
didn't have
better.
any expectation for Perfect Timing either.
Yeah, I did. I actually
You
did.
really did.
I was checking for that.
When I saw that,
I was checking for that.
I was surprised.
I wasn't surprised.
I was-
If you were looking for it, if you knew who Nav was, you knew that was
I
going
knew
to release
Nav,
soon.
like, it made me down. Like, oh, Nav is nice. I'll fuck with the song. I'll fuck with the project.
It just
But
wasn't a surprise.
I'm
like,
not gonna
without
hold
warning.
you. The project, now, I will admit, the Now project, when I first listened to it, I wasn't fucking with it. Like, I was just like, I thought Metro just, like, felt sorry for him and gave him throwaway beats. Like, but then I really, like, it took me a little song, like, listening through multiple songs, and it grew on me to the point that I really, like, I think it's one of those things, if you didn't really, like, go back to listen to it, like, I went back, gave it another shot, and I really fucked with it. Over Ric Flair, because I've even, went back to the 21, and I found, like, 1 or 2 more songs, but, like, the second half of the track list for,
Without warning.
Without Warning is like not even like really. You don't talk about that second half of the track list. Drop Top Wop kind of the same way. Well, it's mixed in, and I mean it's Gucci, so I'm a little bit biased. And then Big Sean, the Big Sean shit. You know, it's Big Sean. Like, you like it for, like, maybe 2 days.
There's a reason Big Sean is not going to be mentioned. Like, this is just album proves
I don't know
why,
what it is.
why he's not going to be mentioned
But
with the
why?
top grade.
What
I
is
think
the- what is the
I think
why?
Metro Boomin did him a favor. I think he rescued him. The fact if Metro Boomin was not the
Rescued
producer,
him.
listen to me, hear me out. If Metro Boomin was not the producer on that album, that probably would have been like Big Sean's like worst album ever. But the fact that he
That's
had
an
like
album?
a lot. The fact that, or tape,
Music.
whatever, or anything that released under his name, the fact that Metro Boomin was doing those beats, the fact that he did that first song, Go Legend, and then you were saying that like the beginning of the song
Cyber Studio album.
sounds like League of Legends or whatever, and then
Yeah,
Travis
sounds
Scott
like
is
the
on
League
it.
of Legends, yeah.
So like Metro Boomin, you could tell he was having fun with this track, and he just gave him a lot of diverse different beats. I remember in the second song, it sounded like he was using a sample from like a Brazilian artist, which is also really cool. And then the song with 21 Savage was the best song. I think that's the best Metro Boomin
Up and
song
Wreck.
of 2017. Pull Up and Wreck. And
Is it?
It's funny to
I
me.
hate
Yes,
that song.
That song
yes,
sucks.
it's the best song.
That song
That's his
sucks.
best song of 2017.
Wait, hold on,
that,
hold on, hold on.
that
That's
Metro
not even-
Boomin did. That Metro Boomin under his name.
Pull Up and Wreck
Pull Up
is
and
the
Wreck
hardest
is-
song of 2017 by
It's the
Megan
followed
Metro.
by that's under Metro Boomin's title. That's like that gives him credit. Yeah,
That's the
That gives him
hardest
credit
song.
as
As
a
an artist.
lead artist on the album.
Okay.
Yeah, not as a
Metro
producer.
Boomin?
Not as a producer. Yes, Pull Up and Wreck
Um,
is the best song of 2017.
I mean, it's
But
the
that's
bit.
not
I
even-
have to do research.
You would have to, but like when that song first came out, I was hooked to that automatically, and I'm still hooked to it.
No, that song
It's
sucks.
still, no, it does not.
I'm
I don't
No,
think
it's
it's
not.
trash.
21 Savage had the
Keep
best.
saying it.
21 Savage had the best
21
verse on that
Savage is
album.
not that.
And I'm not really a 21 Savage fan, but I'm not gonna
Sorry.
lie, he had a great year, and he kind of grew on me. Like I
Even
like
though
his
Atlanta is the
individuality that
hottest-
he does, that he
Even
brings to
though
the
Atlanta
table.
is the hottest rap city right now. Well, it's probably South Florida, but really like how it used to be for the past 2
Yeah,
years.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
21 Savage is like the weakest of like the stars that are in.
But
in my
he
opinion.
the most
I'm not
star
gonna-
power though. Like he's getting
I
the
don't
most
know.
star
It
power.
is.
Like he released the whole album. Offset couldn't. I don't think Offset could release a whole album. Like 21 did.
Nah, Offset could definitely right now.
I
Offset
don't know.
could
I don't
definitely.
know. I don't think he can hold his
Offset
own
could-
without
Nah,
the
he
Migos.
needs.
Are you kidding me?
He'll need his features. He'll need
With
the
all
Migos. He'll
all the
need
media
Cardi.
stuff with Cardi B and all that. No.
21 Savage.
Maybe a collab tape with Cardi B. That would be out right now.
That would work.
But just an Offset tape, pure Offset. Like this is the Offset album.
I mean, if Quavo can't do his own tape, Quavo had needed Travis Scott. What do you think? You think Offset's gonna do his own? Like, nah. Quavo has to set the bar first, and then Offset will do his own tape. I'm dead ass. I'm just being real. All right, I'm being real about
You
this.
know what? You might be right on that one. I'm not gonna. I'm not listening to a whole tape of Offset.
Something to consider about the Nav tape, though, is that the Nav tape had 3 of the other 4 artists that released the tapes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It had 21 on there. It
yep.
had Offset
on it.
And then it had...
And all songs were hard.
And the best... I'm not gonna lie. The Nav tape, it's a great tape. It's a cool tape. My favorite song was actually the song with Playboi Carti and Offset, Minute. That's my favorite song on the entire album.
Weak.
And I'll keep it
trash.
It's unique. It's unique. I know great music, okay?
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Your ranking
say
otherwise.
My ranking knows the truth, all right? I speak realness when I'm saying this. That was the best song on the entire album. That was the best song on the entire album. The flow was really well.
What about the intro?
And Playboi. Oh, actually, yeah. The intro. Perfect timing. That was.
The intro's hard too. I'm saying.
I still like Minute better. I still like Minute better.
But listen. The intro was the hardest song, but the intro wasn't. It's not impactful. Like Ric Flair Drip is impactful. It's an impact track. It's an impact track. The Nav album, the Nav project had no impact tracks that you're gonna carry with you. It's just gonna be like, oh, I like that. I personally like that. It's my personal favorite.
That tape was slept on, honestly.
It was too slept on, and for the fact that I was slept on, it has to be my number 2. That's the reason.
But I think it's also slept on because Nav isn't as Nav is great with collab, like with him and Lil Uzi getting like something like it's like dope. Like when he's a featured artist, he gets like a lot of love. Like or the songs are pretty good.
Like on 88 Glam, he had a pretty good feature.
And 88 Glam was also slept on, but that song is hot.
Yeah.
And he makes hot songs, but people aren't necessarily going out their way and checking for Nav. And that's
true,
maybe
that
why
has to be number 2 for me. That's number 2, bro.
So that's why it's number 2, even though the songs are
and you could have eliminated 2 or 3 tracks off of it because it was like filler. And the tracks he had 2 tracks with Uzi, and neither of those are the best tracks he had.
A$AP Ferg is hard. A$AP Ferg is crazy.
The other shit he came out with
is like one of the
the other shit. What's the other shit he just came out with?
Nav Uzi Metro Part 2.
No, the other shit he just came out with. Can't believe I wanted you. Wanted you. That's not even produced by Metro Boomin, but it's a better meshing of Nav and Uzi than any of these tracks on this.
Well, what's that have to do with this project?
Because he has 2 Uzi features, and none of those Uzi features can stack up to the most recent Uzi feature. So I feel like that just negates.
But I don't understand how that's your argument against the tape. That just means
because it has 2 whack, mediocre Uzi features when he released a better.
It's hard though.
He released a better Uzi feature later. So and he had 2 of them.
He can only put worse songs out. Like I don't understand. I still don't understand how that's a point. How that's a point?
Because if you
this is why I ranked it number 3, guys. You hear this argument? Thank you for proving my point. All right, keep going.
If you had a better song if you have an artist featured on your project twice, and then later,
but what if they didn't make that song yet? What if they didn't make that song together? Like they can't get better and have like
you can get better, but I mean, it's not better. It's not though. It's not better though. It's not a better song.
But you just said "Wanted You" is a better song than those 2.
Yeah, "Wanted You" was better, and it's not on that project.
But
so
what if they never made that song before that? That project came out like months ago. What if before Wanted?
Well, they made it. Just didn't happen to be on the project. Well, whose fault is that?
So
it's not on the project.
Yeah, why is that a count against?
Because it's not on the project. Because Wanted You is not on the project.
Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense?
Yes, it does.
It makes perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Can we talk about Drop Top WAP for a second?
We're sleeping on it now.
It's interesting that Offset is also on this tape. He's on the song Met Gala.
This is Offset's year, bro.
Offset's year. It is. And it's also Gucci's year too. Gucci had a great year as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, he had a lot of tapes that came out this year.
Yeah, no, Offset definitely got super popular this year.
He did. And like my favorite song on this tape is actually Both Eyes Closed, which has the 2 Chainz feature, and then Young Dolph. You know, Young Dolph is recovering. He's doing very well now. There you go.
It's Dolph.
And also, actually, like, and I referenced this in a previous video about Rick Ross and how I'm like, all right, he's not that good. His verses aren't really well, but I like his verse on the last song, Lost for Words.
He had a good verse.
He had a very good verse on that. I'm like, yo, Ross came through. He came through for this one.
Niggas asleep on
and Gucci Mane, he was flowing throughout this, and you could tell he had a lot of fun with this tape. He was just flowing from the beginning, from 5 Million intro to the song Helpless. And then the other song, Finesse the Plug, like it was.
Hold on.
It was-
Wait,
Finesse the
no.
Finesse the
Time
Plug,
out.
thank you.
Finesse the
Thank you.
Plug.
It was a fun
Finesse the
track.
Plug is
If this was
retarded.
the album, if this was the album,
Bro, it was fun.
Alright.
It was.
The fact
I
that it's an
enjoyed listening to
interlude,
it.
it's an interlude, but
It is an interlude.
it's the longest song on the album. How is that? That makes no sense.
If
For
Finesse-
one,
That's
makes no sense for one.
genius.
If Finesse the
That's
Plug,
genius to do that.
If the Finesse the Plug, if we were doing an album review on Drop Top Wop, that's definitely gonna be one of the bangers that you put in your.
Yeah.
You hear Finesse
That's
the
not
Plug.
a banger.
I'll
It's not
put
a
that shit on
banger.
blast.
That is
Yeah.
not a
You
banger.
gotta
Nah,
run
you
around
need to listen to
doing
it
That
that.
loud.
is not a
Listen to it
banger.
loud, yeah.
That is not a
That
banger.
shit is
Listen to it while you're on the move, like when you're
And
walking, taking the train.
That is not a
that's
banger.
another point. Gucci is like one of the only like I don't know people who have harder intros. Like Gucci always has the hardest intros on any like project. He starts off every time on go like.
I think
Top
this
five
album had the
easily.
best beats of Metro. It had the best Metro beats out of all the other ones, out of all the tapes that he released. And just from the album cover, I feel like this was the best album cover too, but I'm not using that to impact my rankings, but just to put that out there. Met Gala to me was the best song on this. Like that's the song you're gonna remember. Like you're not gonna remember any of the other songs.
Finesse the Plug.
Finesse the Plug was the worst song. I just don't get.
No,
I don't get how
Stop it.
it's an interlude they just threw in there. I feel like there's barely a beat to it. It's the interlude, but it's the longest song on the album. How is the interlude gonna be? It's not an interlude then. It's just a song. Like why are you calling it an interlude?
Why does it have to be like everyone else?
Until you said it.
It's called Finesse the Plug interlude. Finesse the Plug interlude.
Okay, no one really cares. No one's
Why
no
they
one's
call it
checking
a-
for that. No one's checking.
Why
for that.
they? Well, why?
They're gonna enjoy it.
What the
like
hell's
me.
an interlude
Like,
anyway?
okay.
You know, then why they take the time to put it in there? Ask your boy Gucci. He's your favorite rapper. Your favorite rapper.
He's one of my favorite rappers.
Why put it in there? But I think that was the worst song. Like, please let us know. They seem to be really feeling Finesse the Plug.
It was
Plug
hard.
stupid.
Being
It
too
was-
technical.
How
It
the
was
hook though?
interlude, like,
How the
who
hook though?
cares?
The hook was stupid. The structure of the song, he was lazy. He was lazy on that
I
song.
was having fun.
I feel like he was type high. I feel like he went back to drugs for that one song. For Finesse the Plug. I feel like he went back to drugs. You talking about he was flowing. He wasn't flowing on Finesse the Plug.
Nah, he was.
On Finesse the, are you
definitely
listening to
was. He
this? Are
definitely
you
was.
listening to Finesse the
He
Plug?
definitely was.
He didn't flow on Finesse the Plug. He was
I
slow.
brought it up, so obviously listened to it. So yeah.
Bro, you obviously also thought that Metro Boomin was on Rip Ledger. So,
Okay.
so he's
So
done a lot
what?
of things.
So what? There's nothing
He's
wrong
done a lot
with
of
that.
things.
That doesn't
He's done a lot
mean
of
anything.
things.
I still enjoyed the tape.
This song hard. You just gotta
This
run.
is ill, man.
See, you know what makes it
hot.
hard? The beat makes it an interlude, not the
Like
song.
it sounds hypnotic. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like he putting you to sleep. Exactly. So how is that a banger?
This is ill.
How is that a banger?
Because the thing is slapping. The beat is slapping.
It doesn't slap.
It's not slap.
It's not slapping.
This shit is
Met Gala slaps. Like I don't understand.
I
Met
think
Gala
Met
slaps.
Gallon's kind of overrated.
Everyone, listen to Finesse the Plug. Let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Finesse the Plug. It slaps. Okay,
No.
can we talk about the Big Sean tape again? Can we just go back to that for a second?
I feel like if you have an intro called Go Legend, you have to actually come hard on the song. It can't just be like a repetitive, redundant. Like I'm expecting something legendary. If a song's called Go Legend, I'm expecting something real nice, not just like a repetitive trap ass beat. And the fact that it's just that, you gotta match the song. You gotta live up to the name of your song. Like this is similar to like the Eminem song Walk on Water. I'm expecting you to verbally walk on water on the song, not just like be like something soft. Like if you have a song called Beast Mode, are you gonna come out calmly? I feel like it would be silly to do something like that. So live up to your intros. Like when Drake had Six God, it sounded godly. It sounded Six God-like.
Yep.
It didn't sound. He didn't sound human. He didn't sound human on that track. He sounded like a guy. So that's just another thing that puts as to why Big Sean maybe isn't up to the level of these other artists that we're talking about.
He doesn't know how to match his beats. Like he doesn't know.
Or
how to
a
do
song
it.
title. You don't have a song title called Go Legend.
You gotta go hard.
Go Legend on it. Don't go average, amateur, or mediocre. Don't go mediocre on a song when it's called Go Legend. I mean,
I agree.
That's one of the
That's
things.
real.
I mean,
That's real. Did you like the features in it? Did you think that it was good that he had Sway Lee, Young Thug, or like he was
had
putting
good
an
features.
effort?
Nah, he had good features.
I mean,
It's
It
just
didn't
like
really make a difference to me.
I just gotta figure out what Big Sean is missing. He knows. I feel like he knows he's missing something. The world knows he's missing something. Like he.
his lyrics, his
because-
passion in these songs.
It's just like he doesn't have
put
a
this together
lasting
quickly.
appeal. Like I don't understand. I listen to it and then for whatever reason I cannot go back.
Nah,
I'm over it after 2 weeks.
I second that. I
A week.
agree.
I was over it after 2 listens, to be honest with you. And
Oh yeah, no, that was like a listen a week.
all right then.
And then I mean, I feel like do you think Big Sean just plateaued as an artist? Do you feel like he just can't get any better? He just can't get any further? Because I feel like if there was a time
might be a market
to have your best album, this would be the time. You have the hottest producer, arguably the best producer in the game for the last 2 years, to do an entire tape with you. You know what I'm saying? Not one song to him, the entire tape with you, and it's still, in our opinion, the worst tape out of all of them. Like, something is not right. There's something that's not clicking for Big Sean. Let us know in the comments.
It was rushed. It was just a rush project. The label was like, "Oh, you want to release something with Metro Boomin? It's the bottom of the year. Put something out real quick." And I think that's what happened. It was just a rush thing, and they knew it would like get listens, generate streams off of the hype of it being Metro Boomin. And you know, he released 3 other collab projects this year. So I think it was just a label thing. That's it. And it just was rushed. I wasn't there, of course. I wasn't in the studio, but that's what it sounds like. If I'm hearing the finished product, that's what it sounds like.
Wait, can I talk about something, please? Let's talk about Nav for a second. We're going to put him on the stand for a second, all right?
We understand.
We're going to put him on the stand for a second, because it's just like Nav. Because it's like, Nav, like, look at your background. Black. You're not black, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not black.
Yeah, I am. I'm African.
What? Time out. Continue.
All right. I'm going to talk about Nav for a second, but the fact that I don't think he didn't say nigga in this album, but the fact that he's used it many times in the past, the fact that he says nigga when he raps in his songs, like in the song Beeps in the Trap, the famous song with Travis Scott that probably put him on the map or whatever.
I'm platinum without no radio play.
Exactly. The fact that he's using the word nigga, like, I'm not cool with that, alright? I am not cool with that at all. If Eminem can't do that, Eminem has never done that, and he's more successful than you will ever be, you don't need to be using that word. Why you gotta use that for? That's cultural appropriation to the max.
Eminem's white.
And what is Nav? What is Nav?
Indian.
Okay then. Why is he saying nigga for? For what? For what?
He's brown.
For what?
He understands.
Because he's brown skin. Okay, you understand the struggle. Yeah, you're only black when it's convenient for you. You're only black when you want to make money when you get signed by the weekend, right? You're only black when you're in a music video with Baka Not Nice or whatever. Like it's only when it's convenient for you.
But you don't know him.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know him. I don't know him.
So you don't
I don't
know.
But it's like if something happens like with Colin Kaepernick or with the Black Lives Matter movement or whatever, like you're not talking about that kind of stuff. You're just talking about foolishness. I'm serious. You're not really talking about serious issues. You're talking about like just regular mundane stuff.
What does that got to do with
it? Has everything to do with it. You're appropriating the culture.
It's a slippery slope, though.
Don't use that word.
Why can Hispanic people use the N-word, but Indian people can't?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to talk about that.
What's the
I don't know.
It's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope.
You don't know where's
it. It is a slippery slope. But that's just my passionate feelings. I'm just talking about Nav right now. I'm just talking about this.
Do you think he stopped using it on his album strategically as a marketing thing because he know people were paying attention?
I think
gonna get.
What happens if
that might be.
What happens? We in New York, you know, a lot of like brown Guyanese people, like they be saying nigga all the damn time. You gonna beat
they'll say it to me.
Beat their ass.
They'll say it to me. They'll say it to me.
You hear them though. You're not gonna.
They'll say it to me. What am I supposed to do though?
Beat his ass.
No, we're in public. We're in public. This is a free country. People can say whatever they want to say.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? Like.
But at the same time, it's like, no, but your market,
not to mention,
but the fact that he's profiting off of this, that's my issue.
He didn't say it in this album.
He didn't.
So maybe he got that backlash, and he's like, he learned.
He may have.
And like, you can't compare Eminem to Nav. Those are like those are like
that's
apples
extreme.
and
Does G-Eazy use that word?
But he's also white. He's also white.
Yeah,
exactly.
Compared to
that's a better comparison than G-Eazy and Nav.
Compared to another brown rapper. All right, is French Montana black?
He's Moroccan.
So yeah, he's black.
I guess that's Afro. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of other people who are. All right, Lil Pump is not black.
Wait, what? He's not?
No, he's not. Pretty sure he's like. I think
even though I really
Fat Joe and the Big Pun using it, or
that's true.
Like using it.
That's true.
So Spanish niggas can use.
Or Cardi B says that word too, right?
I mean,
so
I feel like it's a slippery slope with that because it's like
yeah, don't
it's like the Caribbean. No, listen. The Caribbean, Latin America, it's a very what's the word? Like heterogeneous. It's very mixed. I'm not saying it's not about being exceptional. Like, why do you want to use that word so bad? Like, why do you want to be with? Don't use that word and just.
You don't know his background though. You don't know his background.
But we know he's not black. I'm pretty sure I did the research. Whatever is out there. I know he's not black.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think. If you think I'm just overreacting or whatever, let us know. Please let us know. All right.
What you doing right now?
So that's why he ranked it third. So I mean, I can't blame him for that. I mean,
yeah,
exactly.
I look at it as cultural appropriation. I just do.
But he didn't use it on the album. He didn't use that.
He didn't. No, it was a cool tape though. It was a great tape. Don't get me wrong. And I said Minute was my favorite song, but it's just I just thought Drop Top WAP was better. That's all. And Without Warning. That's all.
So the final list is going to be Without Warning and perfect timing. It's close. It's close.
Yeah.
It's close. I'm gonna even admit it. It's close.
Yeah.
So we'll put those two. Then we'll do
Drop Top WAP.
Gucci.
At the bottom of the list would be
Double or Nothing.
Big Sean tape. So let us know what you think. Am I bugging as usual, or is Paul or Justin bugging? Let us know in the comments, and let us know how you rank the tapes. Did you listen to all the tapes? Did you like all of them? Did you hate one of them? Let us know.
Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.
Deuces.
So we created our own wave. We appreciate all the supporters.